Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about the revolution which had happened before 1857. So this topic is really very important for us for every competitive examination. So let's begin. The first revolution had happened in 1770. The revolution is known as Sannyasi Vidroh. Sannyasi movement had happened in 1770. It's began in 1770 and it pressed down in 1830. Actually, British company had imposed a heavy tax on every religious place of Hindu and Muslim, like mandir, masjid, every religious place and palace, which is just like a barrier to follow on custom, to follow on tradition. So Hindu and Muslim jointly revolt against British company. So Muslim had also participated in this movement. So this movement was also known as Fakir revolution, Fakir movement. Fakir movement. The pioneer of this movement was Chirag Ali, Majnoon Shah, Bhavani Pathak, and Devi Chaudhrani. Devi Chaudhrani is very important because she was the first female freedom fighter of India. Devi Chaudhrani was the first female freedom fighter of India. ये बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण है. देवी चौधरानी भारत की प्रथम महिला क्रांतिकारी थी. ये सवाल पूछा गया है बहुत बार एग्जाम में, बहुत सारी परीक्षाओं में कि भारत की प्रथम महिला क्रांतिकारी कौन थी. तो लोग इसका जवाब नहीं दे, इसके जवाब में लोग झांसी की रानी पे ऑप्शन में टिक मार दिया करते थे, लेकिन ऐसा ये गलत है. देवी चौधरानी भारत की प्रथम महिला क्रांतिकारी थी. दूसरे नंबर पर महारानी चेन्नम्मा थी. महारानी चेन्नम्मा इनके बारे में हम लोग आगे पढ़ेंगे. महारानी चेन्नम्मा was the second female freedom fighter of India and झांसी की रानी लक्ष्मीबाई was the third female freedom fighter of India. तो सन्यासी रिवॉल्यूशन had happened in West Bengal. Sannyasi movement had happened in West Bengal. Our great renowned novelist Bankim Chand Chatterjee had mentioned this movement in its great novel Anand Math. Bankim Chand Chatterjee was the man who composed our national song Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram was composed by Sri Bankim Chand Chatterjee. So this Sannyasi movement is really very important because so many type of question asked from this section. Just like सन्यासी विद्रोह कब हुआ था, 1772 में हुआ था. प्रेस डाउन कब किया गया था, 1830 में हुआ था. भारत की प्रथम महिला क्रांतिकारी कौन थी, तो ये देवी चौधरानी थी जो सन्यासी विद्रोह में पार्टिसिपेट की थी. देवी चौधरानी, इसको बड़ा जरूर याद रखिएगा. She was the first female freedom fighter of India. एंड देन आफ्टर महारानी चेन्नम्मा थी. उसके बाद ये किस नॉवल में इस विद्रोह की चर्चा है, तो आनंद मठ में है. आनंद मठ किसकी कृति है, ये है बंकिम चंद्र चटर्जी की. तो सन्यासी रिवॉल्यूशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एवरी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन. नाउ वी विल टॉक अबाउट द मूवमेंट ऑफ मिदनापुर. मिदनापुर मूवमेंट हैड हैपेंड इन 1766. एक्चुअली British company acquired that place, Midnapur, in 1760. That time, there were 3,000 landlords in Midnapur. The landlords and farmers was enjoying a healthy life. They have no any problem to each other. They had not any problem to each other. They were enjoying a healthy life, healthy and cheerful life. But when British company acquired that place, British company imposed a heavy revenue on land in 1766, and so the people of Midnapur have not in position to pay that tax, so they have no any other option except to revolt. So did that. But British company had hanged so many people and they brutally pressed down this movement. After this movement, Surat movement had happened. Surat movement had happened in 1844. When British company doubled its tax on salt. Before 1844, the tax on salt was 50 paise. But British company completely doubled its tax 50 paise to 1 rupees. So people of Surat had रिवोल्ट अगेंस्ट ब्रिटिश कंपनी 50 पैसे से सीधे दुगना करके 1 रुपया टैक्स कर दिया था ब्रिटिश कंपनी ने 1854 में. नाउ द गोरखपुर मूवमेंट दिस मूवमेंट हैड हैपेंड इन 1781. Gorakhpur movement had happened in 1781. Lord Hastings wants to compensate its expenses which he had spent on the battle of Maratha and Awadh. So to compensate that expense, he imposed heavy tax on the people of Gorakhpur and so many type of taxes. The people of Gorakhpur was not in position to pay that tax, so they have no any other option except to revolt. So they revolt against in 1780, but in 1781, British company tried to press down, but the people of Gorakhpur was to success to reduce the tax system, the people of Gorakhpur was success to reduce, to alleviate the tax. One most important thing in this Gorakhpur movement कि गोरखपुर मूवमेंट जो हुआ था, वारेन हेस्टिंग्स जो थे, वारेन हेस्टिंग्स जो थे वो अवध और मराठा युद्ध की क्षतिपूर्ति करना चाहते थे, आर्थिक क्षतिपूर्ति करना चाहते थे. इसके लिए उन्होंने गोरखपुर के लोगों पर अत्यधिक कर लाद दिया था, टैक्स लाद दिए थे, मतलब कर के बोझ, मतलब काफ़ी कर में उन्होंने लगा दिए थे बहुत सारी चीज़ों पर. वहाँ के लोग इस कर को देने में असमर्थ थे, तो उनके पास कोई दूसरा विकल्प नहीं था, सिर्फ विद्रोह के अलावा कोई विकल्प नहीं था. आफ्टर गोरखपुर मूवमेंट the Wahhabi movement was 1781. After Gorakhpur movement, Wahhabi movement is also very important, mainly for those students who are interested in BPSC and BPSC aspirant examination, because Wahhabi Andolan is completely directly related to Bihar. Wahhabi movement was led by Syed Ahmad Barlevi. Syed Ahmad Barlevi belongs from Bareilly. This movement began in 1830. Wahhabi movement. This movement began in 1830. This movement led by Syed Ahmad Barlevi. ये नाम बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण है, याद रखिएगा. Syed Ahmad Barlevi ये बरेली के थे. Bareilly is right now in उत्तर प्रदेश. The head office of Wahhabi movement is in Patna. हेड ऑफिस पटना में था. द हेड ऑफिस ऑफ Wahhabi movement was in Patna. In 1831, when Syed Ahmad Barlevi died, this movement was led by Vinayat Ali and Inayat Ali. In Bihar and in West Bengal, this movement was led by Duddu Mian and Titu Mir. Duddu Mian and Titu Mir led this movement. In its beginning, Wahhabi movement was a renaissance of Islam dharma, of Islam religion. This movement had happened to improve the living standard of Islam, of Muslim people. But after a certain period of time, that movement related to the issue of farmers, and it became a political, and it converted it in a political movement. So this movement was also tried to press down by Britishers, but this movement has been continued to 19th century. One thing I also want to say that this movement had only in West Bengal, mainly in West Bengal and Bihar. एक बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण बात है इस वाहबी आंदोलन के बारे में. ये शुरू में धर्म सुधारक आंदोलन था, पर बाद में किसानों की समस्याओं से और लोगों की समस्याओं से जुड़ता चला गया और ये एक राजनीतिक आंदोलन में कन्वर्ट हो गया. Then after we will talk about Kuka movement. Kuka movement was also a religious movement in its beginning. Kuka movement was led by Jawahar Bhagat and his disciple. This movement was also an initiation of Sikh religion. This movement was also began to the betterment of Sikh religion, the betterment, the improvement, the condition living standard of Sikh religion. But after a certain period of time, this movement directly or indirectly started to concern with